focused on whole body activation. I was sick as fuck for literally the last week straight, and this has been my first day back doing like really anything because I showed up like Tuesday, Wednesday, my legs barely worked, and thought I should take yesterday off. And yeah, so we focused a lot today on like just anything to activate my whole muscle systems. Because like the whole old school muscle group idea of workouts, that's good for bodybuilders, but like that shit don't fly if you're, say, any kind of combat sports athlete, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, MMA. You're always using your whole body for everything. So we were getting on the ATP, hitting some sled work while using my arms to carry the sled, walking with it, pull-ups, everything to really get the whole body going. Not really to get everything fried, because like my body went through a lot of physical trauma. Like I was so dehydrated they had to inject me. So it's not a good idea to like hit the ground dead sprinting. So it was a good day to like get back into it.
My name is Andrew Evers. I'm the owner and head instructor at the Wolves Inn Training Center, otherwise known as Mop Jitsu. That's what all my students call me. Yeah, pretty much this last week we had a decent show. You know, went 2-2, not normal. Usually we have a way better showing at these local shows, but we actually had some really tough competition this time. You know, Dan fought Derek Albright in a rematch where Dan had previously knocked Derek out. Derek got him this time with a third round rear naked choke. Tough fight. Dan hasn't fought in 2 years. COVID and then having a baby and lots of other stuff, so he hasn't been 100% in lately. So we knew that one was going to be a really tough fight. Unfortunately, Devin missed weight. He's supposed to fight Clayton Whaley. I still think he would have won that fight. He's a talented guy, but just cannot get his weight under control just yet. So that's something we're going to have to improve, and I've already bitched at him quite a bit about it. Texting him every day that I hate him and he needs to stop being so fat. But it's part of the game. Sometimes guys struggle with their weight. I've been there too. I've had bad weight cuts before, one in particular where I missed. So, I'm sympathetic, but when you're missing, this is the second time in a row. When you're missing that many times, I got to start cracking down on you a little bit more. And then, who else? Clark, 1-0, getting his first amateur belt against a 3-0 guy with all knockouts. He fought a tough dude, and the guy played pretty conservatively from bottom, so Clark wouldn't do damage, but happy he got the finish at the end, and a violent finish. That guy is fucking scary. And there's plenty to come in the future. We already have another fight lined up for B2 coming up here in a little bit in June, and I think that's going to be a stellar fight for him. And just watch that guy, because that guy does everything right. Comes, trains every day, trains with me every day. We go to war every single day. That's my guy. And, he's always in the training room, always. And little Justin, what can I say? He could have knocked that guy out on the feet anytime he wanted, but he wanted to test his jiu-jitsu this time. His 2 losses that he has, they come from him getting out grappled by the guys that he's lost to. So it was great to see him go in there and really test his grappling skills against another grappler with a lot more fights than him. Did fantastic, and we have another hard fight in Iowa here for True Rev for him here in a little bit. It's gonna be a fun one. He's facing a stud athlete. Really good test for him.
What's up? I'm here at Wolves Inn Training Center. My name is Drew Grande. I'm the assistant MMA coach here at the Wolves Inn. I teach the MMA striking and kind of the fit-in part of grappling from the striking and MMA class. We have a really exciting next couple of months really coming up. In 2 weeks we have 5 guys fighting on True Revelation MMA up in Iowa, up in Ottumwa, Iowa. Bob Jolly up there puts on a great show. Lots of tough guys. We're fighting the best Iowa has to offer. We got Justin Richter fighting for a title on there against a really game opponent, Aeneas Renfro, a 7-2 kid, really tough. Has a lot of power for the 125 weight class. Him and Justin are going to have a great scrap. We got Noah Harrell. Noah kind of new to our team this year. He's also fighting for a title up in Iowa against another scrappy wrestler, a couple wrestlers. I think the wrestling's probably going to cancel each other out, and they're going to end up banging it out. So looking forward to seeing what Noah can do. It's his first fight with us in his corner. So it's going to be a learning experience for him. We do things a little bit different, but I'm excited to kind of go through that process. Jared Medley, he's fought on True Rev before. He got actually his first MMA win up there in True Rev, and then the second MMA fight, we put him against a 7-2 guy in the second ever fight up in LFA, and he went to a decision. Great fight. He lost. It was a good learning experience. And then just recently, he had a win out in Macon, Missouri, against a tough guy from Glory MMA. So Jared's looking to string together a win streak here and fight the toughest competition he can find before he makes that next leap up to the pro level. Also we have Tyree Davis, also new to our gym. This is going to be his second fight under us. Really talented kid, came to our gym, already had some experience. But yeah, he's actually making the move down to 155. He's going to be an absolute massive 155er, and he's fighting another striker from a good striking gym up in Iowa. So we got about 2 weeks left in camp for these guys. Most of the hard part of camp is over. They're just cleaning up some technique and cutting the weight the last week. But yeah, we got a lot of fun fights ahead of us, a lot of tough fights ahead of us, and then we turn around and do it again June 4th. We have a couple guys fighting on B2. Justin's turning around, fighting a tough guy from Glory on B2, Clark Stith, who just won the NFA title a couple weeks ago. He's also fighting on B2 against another talented fighter from Glory MMA. So it's good to fight the best. I think right now that us and Glory are probably two of the better programs in the Midwest, probably two of the better programs in the country, honestly. And so it's good to fight those guys and get that tough competition, because that's what we're looking for. Our amateurs, it's all about learning. No matter wins or losses, it's about preparing them for that next level of competition. So a lot of guys will go undefeated their amateur careers, but they've never been tested, and then they go pro, and it's a different level. So our whole goal is to get guys prepared for the pro level, no matter how ugly their records might look. It's a development process, and that's what we're about here, is developing these fighters into the next level. And a lot of that comes with just kind of throwing them out there and putting them with guys who are going to expose their holes. And that's what we want an amateur career to be. It's to tighten up the holes, be exposed. Those are the things you want out of an amateur career. So when you go pro and the things matter and the money's on the line and the clout is on the line and the bigger contracts are on the line, you're ready, you've been there, you've done that.
You got a good grip on this. A good grip on this, I can kick it, boom, and then I can step. But maybe in that kick, go ahead. Maybe in that kick I kick out, right? And he decides to invert. So he's trying to invert here, right? And I control. I just high step over. Okay? So if I lose this to an inversion, from here and he goes to invert. Go ahead. Invert, right? Bring that knee down. And I back step into this position. Final thing, final note. Here, at any time I feel like I'm off balance and my knee comes down, I can also transition really easily to my saddle, my cross ashi position. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2.
spar. Just got some fight news not too long ago. Fighting August 20th, Salt Lake City, Utah, against Luis Saldana. Been out for a little minute. My last fight, was a first round knockout. It was back in November. Wanted to build on the momentum, couldn't because I got injured. And yeah, this whole time I've just been rehabbing, recovering, and getting my shit together. And yeah, I'm all healed up and ready to hunt. We're booked August 20th, Salt Lake City, Utah, against Luis Saldana. And right now, where we sit, we're about 13 to 14 weeks out, long camp. I'm gonna get this all I got. I wanna get him out of there and finish it quicker than the last one.
I think he's profitable. I really do. But the thing is, I always love when Sean has one little thing that gets him kind of aggravated at the guy and puts him over. Because they should have fought in July, and he's like, oh, you need 14 weeks? So he's pissed the guy's making him wait that long. Yeah. July 2nd would have been like the biggest card of the year. Yeah. One, he could have fit another one in the calendar year. And he was in shape and ready, you know? It's like 11:50, guys. You going with the big guys today? I know Aaron's going too. Rod should be going with the big guys.
Aaron,
Let's go.
You good in the hood all the time.
Yeah. You know what, Aaron? No, you just stick with the little guy.
Aaron good all the time.
This is your third day sparring now?
Third day sparring.
All right, let's see what you learned.
Sparring, so here I'm going to rephrase the line for everybody. Sparring starts, boy. Starts at 11 o'clock. Not get here and put your shit on at 11 o'clock. Starts at 11 o'clock. Which means like at 11 o'clock you need to be on the mat sparring.
Where like,
He might
there's
really
no
hate Polish.
Yeah.
but there's no change in facial expression no matter what he says. Like the Clint Eastwood and the one where he's got the Asian guy.
Oh, yeah. Great Perino.
Yeah,
Phenomenal movie.
yeah. He was doing like the Clint Eastwood thing, where I can't tell if he's fucking or not, but he was just deadpan on everything.
Make you feel any better? Clint Eastwood in that movie was not fucking with him.
Yeah, we knew he wasn't fucking with him.
Came out like a bunch of dogs at the yard waiting for Master to open the gate.
Like you want to feel bad about yourself afterwards? That's the whole point.
Hey, Fitz. I think it's Fitz Taylor. Yeah, the one that was going with Justin and went outside of the
No, we're talking about just Cherry.
No.
No, he wasn't fucking
Okay. Oh, that was probably Jerry. You right. Yeah. You gotta tell me.
I know, nobody's gonna tell you.
Hell yeah.
But that's right now. Maybe Drew. Maybe Coach Ryan.
He said, John. Coach.